Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Monster Train. So last episode, we struggled a little bit. We got pretty close to the end, but we couldn't pull out a run. But you know what? I just worked out. Got a nice refresh of the brain going. Let's go ahead and start a new run. We are going to stick with Stygian Guard and Umbra. Yes, either Umbra or we can go with Hellhorn. My reasoning is that those two are just the main guys that have like real beefy units. I think if we go with Hellhorn, it's gonna... because the Stygian Guard's already a pretty complicated deck with all the spells and like, you know, discard this guy and it'll do more damage. And the Hellhorn's a lot more just about simplistic, big guy, do a lot of damage. That's my interpretation of it so far. I know it's entirely possible for me to just like look this shit up and strategize, but I really enjoy learning this kind of stuff on my own. We get ourselves 2 Mollusk Mages, 2 Imps, and a Drain to start off. Friendly units gain +2 attack on Slay, or grant 4 stacks of armor each time it is applied to friendly units. We're gonna take the Railhammer. And we are definitely going to take the Sweep. The spell weakness... Alright, Mark of Invasion. We can deal with a little bit of pyre damage for extra gold. We will, let's see. We'll put down a Fledgling Imp here. Ah, I mistook that for the Molten Imp. So that was a bad play. We can go ahead and torch this guy and then put a Train Steward out in front. And we're just gonna take the L on the pyre damage. In total, these guys are dealing 12. We're gonna put a Mollusk Mage on this floor. Then we're gonna put 2 Train Stewards up here. Get ourselves a brief respite. This guy has spell weakness, so we can definitely... Alright, the spell weakness is already gone. We have to use a Frozen Lance and a Torch. Alright, we can put down another Mollusk Mage. We can deal 26, and then we can put down a Fledgling Imp. That makes him do 50. Frozen Lance. Put a Train Steward up here and then just kill this guy. We will do 2 Frozen Lances. Oh, whoops. Then we will drain him so that our pyre can one-shot him. Our pyre took a good amount of damage that we did not want. Crypt Builder is interesting because it's attuned, so boosts in magic power will make it do big boy damage. Yeah, more imps. Do we want to just take Vent? We will take Vent, because Vent is actually pretty good. We will definitely take a Hellhorned unit. Well, if it ain't our good friend, the Consumer of Crowns, huh? If it works, it works. We will make Crypt Builder cost less. Let's see. Well, we'll go ahead and re-roll. We will make Crypt Builder only cost 1. And now we have the option here of a Keepstone. So applying holdover to something here. Let's see. I'm guessing that, yeah, the slots for the Crypt Builder are already full. Could hold on to holdover with Vent. That would be very interesting. Just constantly have a Vent circling about. We're gonna try it. So right now, what we want is Champion, Mollusk Mage, Consumer of Crowns with Imps. It's still gonna cost 4 is the thing, so we need 1 more Imp. We will... Our Pyre took a good amount of damage here. Yeah, we're not gonna risk that. Let's put a Train Steward out here. And do 2 Frozen Lances. Additionally, poop out 2 Mollusk Mages. Torch that guy. Then vent everything. Now that guy's dying. We give ourselves a brief respite. So Vent's gonna... Vent is not gonna kill him. Put down a Train Steward. So now he's taken 5. Then put an Imp up here, and now he's dying. And we'll just use the Vent. Because we can. So now, here's what my sort of scheme was concocting with the Crypt Builder. This will deal 160 damage. And now, with just spells alone, we have killed that guy. Our spoils have granted us a Mollusk Mage, an Offering Token, Hmm. We're gonna take an offering token. And we will take another imp. So now we can actually utilize the Consumer of Crowns if we so desire. We're gonna go down this right path. I will take Scorching Restraints. Go into the Concealed Caverns. The remains of Armageddon litter the icy landscape. Both Winged and Hellborn lie peacefully in their final resting place of snow. The train finally comes to halt near fallen soldiers from both sides. Did they really believe in what they were doing? Was either side justified in this fight? But it's all irrelevant now. Survival is the only thing that matters. Besides, the weapons they've left behind may prove to be of some use in the battles ahead. What do you salvage from this ancient fight? Interesting. The Most Blessed Sword. Deal 30x damage to enemy units. Apply 2x damage shield. Or just straight up kill a non-boss unit. We're gonna take the skull. Alright, we're gonna put a Mollusk Mage out there. We can't play another Train Steward. We need room. Well, actually, even if we play Train Steward, we will have room for an imp. Or 3 imps, rather. We'll then use an offering token. And just... We're gonna be using Vent anyways. Oh, we could have saved that, though, because we could have used 0 damage for... 0 Ember for the Vent. I'm not a fan of that. Why did he take damage? Oh, Extinguish. Deal 1 damage to the front enemy unit. Gotcha. Alright, so we're gonna put a Fledgling Imp down here. And a Welder Helper down here. So we can use Drain and hope it doesn't get rid of Vent. It did get rid of Vent, but our Mollusk Mage lives. Alright, so now we have 3 imps in play. Our Mollusk Mage will perish. That is a tragedy. Even if we put another Mollusk Mage out there... Yeah, still won't do anything. We'll just go ahead and destroy this mine so that Train Steward stays alive. Unfortunately, all we can really do is wait for the Consumer of Crowns. The Consumer of Crowns will only cost 1. So we can do that. Oh, that actually increased the damage on this Train Steward. Then we can use Offering Token, discard the Crypt Builder. And then I guess we can just sap that guy. There he is, there's the big dog. Put down the Consumer of Crowns, and he's already giving this boss a run for his money without any upgrades at all. We can put a Train Steward out in front. So now we do that, and he will die on the first floor. I don't think any of these interest me. Demon Fiend, that's interesting. We'll take Demon Fiend, and then we're gonna increase our draw power. Because we need more draws if we're going to, keep moving forward with this. We will go to the left. Because to make this deck work as, like, in the direction that it's heading, we absolutely need to maximize the draws. We need more imps. And we will add Frostbite to give our champion some more offensive firepower. We will not do that. We're gonna hold on to this Petrified Skull until the very end. So we can do this, and they're all dying. We will play an imp here. If we drain gang. Put a Mollusk Mage out there just to defend our guy. We're gonna use Offering Token. Alright, that didn't do anything for us. Our imp is dying here. And we don't want that. So, what we can do is we can Frozen Lance here. Frozen Lance here, and then Vent. Our Mollusk Mage is still dying, but We have another one. So I think the play here is Fledgling Imp, Welder Helper Imp, Mollusk Mage in front, and then Vent once more. And now, just by the skin of our teeth, our champion has lived. Why the audio keeps cutting in and out, but now we can use Crypt Builder here. Let's see. If we put the Fledgling Imp down, the man will die on the first floor. End of turn, apply Frozen to a random card in your hand. We do not want any of these. We will take Impalate. What's this? What's this? More remains of Armageddon are found in the snow, eerily similar to before. Have you been here already? Or is the carnage so widespread that it's all become noise to you? But you see something you've not seen before. A glowing relic amongst the dark figures. Perhaps it can help you to make this war a distant memory. Hope for peace. Spells with Purge have Consume instead. That's a beautiful relic to get. And also incredibly useful, because now this guy, we can use him every single time. We will forge our units. We will purge a train steward. And I think for now, we're just gonna give a Mollusk Mage some beef, just so he can live. You just have to. There's no other way to do that. Hold on. Before we buy more, we want to see what's in the concealed caverns. Ember deposits, frozen in place, collect around openings in the ground. A byproduct of the pyre, these energy sources have gone dormant. At closer inspection, one mound of this rubble seems to have something more powerful protruding from it. While you could take the protrusion, removing some of the ember deposits and hauling them from the area would help to eventually revive them with some power, granting you something later on. So we get 3 calcified ember now, but we get the upgraded versions later. Or, if we take the protrusion, we get +1 energy per turn for every 2 blight cards in our deck. We're gonna take the protrusion so we can play the Demon Fiend. We will remove a train steward. So right now we have 2 blight cards. Except, so what we can do is we can remove one of these Vengeful Shards, since this deadweight actually counts as a blight card. And now that we've done that, I will upgrade the Demon Fiend's health and attack. Or do we want the Consumer of Crowns? It's going to be more efficient on the consumer of crowns, that's for sure. We will get rid of a torch. Enemy units enter with armor 15. We do not need more gold. We have plenty of upgrades as it is. So now what we can do is we can just plop the Demon Fiend down right away as protection for our champion, and then we can actually, like, let's see. First we're going to use this. Put the Fledgling Imp up here. Odds are we're going to get an attacking spell next turn. I'm not going to spend the Petrified Skull on that. Instead, I'm going to use it on this guy. Ask and ye shall receive. Just torch that guy. Then it doesn't really matter what spells we use here. So put a Fledgling Imp up here. Put down a Mollusk Mage. Torch this guy. Put down another Fledgling Imp, and then vent. Get ourselves a brief respite, which now means we can put the Consumer of Crowns up here. Just use that, and then, like, put down a Welder Helper. Torch this guy in the back. All right, we're gonna, first, let's go Impalate, Frozen Lance, and then drain this guy, just to stall the number of turns he's in stealth. And he has perished. Big man with club does it again. I'd be pretty happy to get Urchin Spines. I think that's a solid pickup. Excuse me. So now that we have the Abandoned Stave, we only need 2 imps out at a time to, like, technically to summon the Consumer of Crowns. We will go down this left path. We're gonna take a Stygian Guard consumable card, and we will take some more spells. Now we have the opportunity to remove some things. The torch being able to target units is important, So I think getting rid of these frozen lances is kind of what we want to do. Do we really need 2 mollusk mages? Well, we don't have any other units really. We will get rid of a frozen lance. Alright, we can upgrade a spell to gain holdover. Putting offering token as a holdover thing. So when played, this card is placed on top of your draw pile, so we'll always have an offering token to use. That's interesting utility that works well with Crypt Builder. But putting it on Impalate means that we just always have a 60 power front line thing to use. And it's the same thing with Vent. And Crypt Builder is only 1 magic anyways. This is interesting. I'm not gonna experiment with that. I'm just gonna make Impalate free. Alright, so we got exactly what we wanted. Frostbite will kill that guy. We don't have to worry too much. We can put down our Mollusk Mage right now. Go Fledgling Imp, Welding Imp. And I think we'll just use Vent here. Well, first let's torch something. I guess we'll just torch this frontline unit. The incant doesn't really do anything, because we're always doing at least 10 damage. Don't want to sacrifice an imp. We'll use Impalate just to start up that holdover chain. Why do all these things cost 1 now? Oh, because of the shard. We will use Urchin Spines and then Vent. Alright, so putting down another imp up here, no question. It's a must-do. We can Impalate here. Frozen Lance. Unfortunately, we kind of have to do this. And Vent is gonna live with like 3. So we're gonna do our usual Impalate. We'll use Petrified Skull here. That guy will die. I'm gonna use this opportunity to stack more Frostbite and just get more damage onto the boss. Now we have our big dog. That's what we were looking for. We have our Impalate. We have room for an Imp. We can torch that guy and then just vent. Do our usual Impalate. I guess we'll put a Mollusk Mage down here. Probably should have put him up here, actually. Anyways. We'll go Crypt Builder, Torch, Vent. We will draw one and then discard this. And we'll Frozen Lance and Vent. Impalate. Torch. Crypt Builder, and then Vent. We should be able to kill him next turn. Do we want more draw power? Or do we want more capacity? We're actually going to take more energy. And we're definitely going to go to the left. At the start of turn, add a random imp unit to hand. Please. And then... I just hate. I'm a hater. I hate to do this, but... if it works, it works. So do we want to... you know what? We're going to apply Frostbite 20. Enemy units enter with armor 20. We gain 400 gold for that, and our Pyre has taken no damage so far. Alright. These guys do... that's gonna do 40... that's gonna do 48. But, with our sweep unit out, they're gonna die. That's important to note. And then we're gonna play an imp. Here's what we can do. We did not need to do both of those. We need to put down the Consumer of Crowns. Use our Petrified Skull on that guy. Crypt Builder. That was not the right play. We'll do that, and then torch him. We have ourselves an impish scholar. Very cool. So now we can start using Impalate. We have more Consumer of Crowns, or we have one more Consumer of Crowns waiting for us. So we don't want to use anymore. We actually want to sacrifice some imps to get our way. We will put down... Since we're going to put the other Consumer of Crowns up here, then we're going to do this. Impalate. Use an offering token. Yeah. And then use Vent. And now everyone's living. And now we have another important work. What's this? Transcend Imp. When played, repeat all summon effects triggered so far in this battle. That's incredibly interesting. We can do Impalate. Guess we'll torch here. We don't have room to do anything else. So that Transcend Imp is just staying in our deck. Fortunately, our Alpha Fiend has died. With the amount of imps we're getting, Impalate is starting to do a pretty insane amount of damage. We will do this. And I guess we'll just play some more imps. We can use Molting Imp here. We can obviously do Impalate. Do that. We'll torch you. Vent. We will Impalate. And all we can really do is Vent here. Well, Frozen Lance, then Vent. And now he's dying, so we don't have to worry. Titan's Tooth. Excuse me. I don't think we need that. We could use it. Yeah, let's use it. We're getting lots of imps, so having a way to sacrifice some imps, not a bad choice. The thing is, duplicating, because we can't fit more than 2 Consumer of Crowns. We could duplicate Impolate. I'm gonna do that. Now we have an Unstable Vortex. We don't need 2 Mollusk Mages. And we don't need a torch. Now, I think we want to do that. We'll get rid of a torch. And then we're gonna re-roll. We'll make our Mollusk Mage a little bit better just so he can hold his own. We have another opportunity to purge. What would we purge? Would we purge anything? I guess we'd purge a lance. We have the opportunity to. Now let's check out the trinkets that we got. Your pyre, when you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. That seems incredible. We'll take that. This is Seraph. Alright, we should have spent all our gold. The first spell card played each turn gets consumed. We must play these imps. Put down a Pyre Chomper up here. Put a Mollusk Mage on this floor. That guy will die. We can sacrifice this imp and then just replace him. We will use these Vengeful Shards. This vent does not have Consume. And we will use this. I will spend 2 energy to do this. I will do this. Use Titan's Tooth. Then Impalate. And then Vent. I will use an offering token here. I should have scrolled down. No, because the drain... we'll just discard an imp. Put a welder helper down so that these imps are all living. Alright, so now we can actually think clearly. Put down a Pyre Chomper. This floor is not getting a Consumer of Crowns anytime soon. So we can do Impalate. Sap and hope it gets rid of Crypt Builder. It didn't. We'll just do that then. There's our big man. Get the big dog out here and let him eat. We're gonna use Consume here. That's already a default consume spell, so we don't have to worry about it, like... We don't have to worry about it doing some funky shit. We're gonna use that. We're going to Impalate. Impalate. And we're gonna drain you. We will... Oh, that consumed that. We will use 3 Vengeful Shards here, and we can't play anything else. It sucks that one of these has to be consumed. Do that, do that. And I guess we'll vent. Alright, this is the final wave. Seraph has 774 health remaining. We will drain you. That got rid of Impolate. That really fucking sucks. Are you gonna lose again? No, no, no. Don't lose hope. But I think we are. Impolate. Crypt Builder. Our Pyre's gonna do it. Our Pyre's gonna do it. Have we finally done it? Yes. Oh my god, man. Oh. At last. At long last. We have ignited the Frozen Heart with the Stygian Guard. It may have been cheesy. We may have done the exact same strategy that we used with the Hellhorn. But you know what? A W is a W. We have reached Covenant rank 4. We've got a bunch of new golden cards. Hellhorn level up. Oh, that's a really good artifact. Gurg's Goad. Wait, are you kidding me? Have we already gotten a Stygian Guard victory? Did I pop off for nothing? Well, I can't believe this. Did my brain just short circuit? Well, whatever. We worked hard for this, that's all that matters. Next time on Monster Train, we're going to be trying out the Umbra primary unit, and what will we use as a secondary? Maybe a Stygian Guard secondary, who knows? We might just go random. We'll figure that out next time. I will see you guys later.